Hello again everybody, and welcome to this single mission flown again in the F-86 Sabre. And this mission is going to be called First Jet Strike Fighter, but I'm going to do something a little bit differently. I just flew the mission according to the mission plan. I'm going to refly this one and make this one a ground attack on Kabuleti Airfield on the way to the primary targets that I just hit last time. So I'm playing this as if I saw some good sweet targets out there, made it back from the mission, and I'm going to go in, plan this mission real quick, hop up with my flight, and take out this airfield. So it's another 1445 start. I'm going to go with the same loadout, 8 rockets, 2 bombs, and of course with gun. And the situation is kind of different. It's, yeah, watch the previous video and you'll see the actual mission brief. This is just going to be getting into the air, taking out Kabuleti Airfield, and getting back. So threats, I know that I saw a lot of AAA around the airfield, and I saw some good looking aircraft targets on the ramp out there. So that's mainly what I'm going to be going after. And same weather as last time, light winds blowing in off the coast. So 1445, let me go for the mission planner and just verify fuel loads real quick. Okay, I want the 100% fuel load. Okay, that's a good config, 2 bombs, 8 rockets. And I'll verify that for the rest of my flight. Okay, looks good. Okay, radios, 225 for the flights, 260 for Batumi, as it should be. Let me verify. Yeah, 260. And 260. Okay, looking good for radios. Weight 16,500, just like before. So I've already got the takeoff and landing data from the last mission, and I will go ahead and call this one good and get into the air. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, picking it up on the ramp. So let me go ahead and get things started here. Okay, I've already got my takeoff and landing data, so I'll just step straight to the startup checklist. Okay. Everything is good. Okay, throttle off, gear off, armor switches, good. Off, off, speed brake neutral. Let me go for some ground power. So F8, F2, F1.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Okay, breakers in, floor, good. Aft, flaps up, off. I'll get good lights. Yep, pitot on. Lights extend, good. Good altimeter. Good lights, fire protection, or fire detection. Okay, lights off. Okay, everything's fine there. Coming around, okay, off. Let me go for my densitometer. Good. I'm not going to worry about the lights. Okay, and good fire protection, or detection system check. Okay, and good densitometer, off. Or back to using the densitometer, and that's in. Okay, I'm not going to worry about navigation. This is just a quick out and back. The field is right there. Okay, then go transmit receive, position 3. Norm, in. Inverter, light on, light off. Okay, good. I'm going for bombs right off the bat, so I'll leave that in the 0 position. Okay, and I'll get this set up. Actually, let me go ahead and get this set up right now. Okay, I'll go for a 15,000 foot roll in initially. 50 degrees. And I'm just going to do this now. It's what I should have done last time, just to save myself the trouble of having to get this set up, because I was a little bit rushed last time around when I did this. So okay, that's set up. Now let me get my... It's always going to be around 4,000 feet for the dive angles that I like to go from, so I'll just set this one for 4,000. Okay, now that's set up. All I have to do is go to bomb on the switch, uncage, and well, of course, get all this stuff down here set up. But yeah, I'm good. Let me go for engine start. Okay, throttle verified off, master switch on. And go starter, battery. Wait for 3%. There's 2.5. 3% outboard, ignition. And idle. Okay, good fuel flow. EGT's looking good. RPM's coming up. Everything is normal there. Okay, let me step ahead. Okay, next is just the checks for the flight controls. Okay, so I should get the generator kicking in here momentarily. And I will kill external power. Let me go F11, F8, F2, F2. And I've got the rest of my flight coming up now. I'll take my pitot heat, check is good, go off on that for now, and I'll also turn my landing lights off. Okay, let me push it up just a touch to get the generator up and running at full capacity. And generator light off. Looks good. Okay, flight controls. Let me go for reset, normal, light off. Cycle. Good movement. Good pressure. Alternates. Alternates. Light on. Cycle. And pressure's down. It's going to come back up. While that's happening, I will go to my utility. I'll go speed brakes in. And speed brakes are in. And pressure in the green. We'll go back to alternate and watch this still come up. Well, it does take a long time. Okay, and verified, yes, speed brakes are in. Okay, and I'll verify emergency handle in. I'm not going to do the emergency override check. And let me see, voltmeter, load meter, good. Okay, alternate pressure's back up in the green. We go to normal, reset, norm, light off. Okay, good checks. I'm ready to taxi. Okay, looks like our flight's up and running as well. Okay, safety pins, chocks. Okay, throttles. Let's go ahead and push it up and get out. Okay, throttles up. Brake check. Looks good. Okay, nose wheel steering engaged. We take it on around here to the left. I'm going to be careful this time not to get it going too fast on the when I'm using the nose wheel steering. As you saw last time on the landing, it got a little bit squirrely, and also on the taxi out. I think this is about as fast as I want to taxi right here. And I should have my flight follow me out. There goes 2. Okay, and before takeoff checklist, armor switches verified off, trim for takeoff, flap lever down. I can go ahead and do that on the taxi, flaps down. Canopy switch closed, oxygen reg, normal. I didn't get that, did I? No, it starts now. It used to start in the on position. Now it starts in the off position. So I've got to get used to going down there and turning on my oxygen, or else I could end up regretting it later once I get to high altitude. Okay, oxygen reg is on. Okay, and I'll just take it out here. Let me see, where was I? Okay, retract, then extend. We'll go pitot heat on for takeoff, and extend. Go landing lights on. I don't think there's been a mission where I have not forgotten to turn these back off or retract them once I'm airborne. This time, I'll see if I can get that. I just need to, well, I don't even think adding it to the checklist would help, because, anyway, I'll remember this time, I'm sure. Okay, toe brakes, got it. Takeoff position, toe brakes. No emergency fuel checks. Mission number, I guess, 3 of the day. And then into the normal takeoff. I've already got my takeoff and landing data, 136, 122. At this point, I'm ready for takeoff. Probably a little bit too far away from the runway. I wish you could just... I wish I could request takeoff from right here, but... doesn't matter. I'm just going to dispense with that, and I'm going to take that as good and go to my flight frequency on channel 1. Take it out here and line up on the runway. Stow the checklist until I'm airborne. Get up there and take out Cobuleti Airfield. So my overall plan is going to have 3 and 4 taking out the air defenses while myself and my wingman try to pick out some good inviting aircraft targets and see how that goes. Okay, so throttle's full, or throttle full. Okay, good fuel flow, good oil pressure, 100% RPM. EGT is normal for takeoff, and let me go ahead and release brakes. I'll just maintain track down the center line. Rotate, nose gear off at 122, rotate at 136. Okay, 50 knots. I'll disengage nose wheel steering. The wind is affecting me a lot more on this one. Okay, 100 knots, 110, 122, nose gear up, 136, rotate, airborne, gear up. Let me, because I know what this is coming, let me go trim nose down. I never did set my takeoff trim. I don't think I'm going to go aft at all, because that right there, that felt good. Just leaving it exactly as is on the takeoff. And go flaps up. Okay, flaps verified up. Let me go to the hold position. I'll pull my throttle in, let the flight catch up. Okay, Cabuletti is right out here along the coast. Okay, there's 2 on the roll and 3 on the roll. Okay, 200 knots. Yeah, this is perfect. Okay, let me go ahead and get things set up here. So let me go to bomb on my dial. Also pre-set up the rocket depression angle at 50 mils. I'll go to guns on my selector. I'll go to lift on my bomb. I'm going to release 1 at a time, manual release, and nose tail arming. Okay, looking good on the setup. Okay, all the flights airborne. I'm just going to do a quick 360 here just to... They seem to be... It just takes them so long to rejoin. I'll just do a 360 and see if this helps out any. And I'll keep a lower airspeed this time. I won't exceed 300 knots until they're like locked in on my wing. Okay, perfect. That's weird. What was that little puff of smoke that all three of them did? It was like a little puff of smoke right when they might have just been them advancing the throttles, getting out of takeoff mode and into rejoin mode. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like they're going to be able to rejoin here very effectively. I'll just continue the climb. I want to make my initial runs from about 15,000 feet, releasing from about 4,000. Okay. Alrighty, so let me take it on in along the coast. But I'll tell you what, this is a good place to put a break in the video, so let me pause right here, and I'll come back next time with the ingress to the Cabuletti airfield and some ground attacks. So I will see you in a bit.